So I don't have to download the entire fucking VOD of this. Alright, fellas. We are back. Okay, I log in. The first thing I get hit by is a boo carved pumpkin. Arson! But yeah, this is my humble abode on ArtisCraft. We're in Smallsville. This is a nice little house we have here. But yeah, what is the plan today? Oh wait, I am alone on the server. I can just sleep through the night now. Also, we are 7 followers away from a special surprise. If I hit 100 during this stream, you guys get to see my face. Now I know I was in a call 2 days ago with a couple of other people, Stormy, Wolpen, and a lot of people from that group, and they got to see me already. But those who weren't there, just get me to 100. Alright, what is the plan? Whose house is this? Oh, is this just an enchantment house? Okay. Because I was thinking I do need a storage unit. Can't really build it here. But maybe a bit further into the woods. We'll cut down some stuff here and I'll build a nice little storage unit here. Because I'm running out of... I'm placing random items, blocks that can contain items for me, and I kind of need something more permanent. That's the wrong button, Moose. I have to make myself another pickaxe. Axe, not pickaxe. Hopefully I'll pull through this time with the whole 24 hours. Last year I did a similar one. And oh boy, I didn't make it through the end. I had to end at like 12 hours because I ran so low on energy. Ask Rin, she can tell you about that. God, it's been... But I have a lot of stuff lined up for this. Luckily, my backlog of games is immense. So if push comes to shove, and I run out of interest in doing Minecraft, we can always switch over to other shit. Reinforced. Yeah, let's go for reinforced. I do hope Wolpen's trip to Stormy went well yesterday. I don't know how many hours of sleep he caught after the stream. I think it was like 2 or 3. Does that work? Not particularly. Doesn't look all too good. God, my inventory is so full of the random bullshit. I gotta dump some stuff. weed in here. Also, I feel like every time I log on, there are more and more boats in this pit of water. I don't know why. Two, three. Let me see. Does this work? Because I'm going for like a kind of a barn approach here. I will strip these logs of their get rid of their bark soon. God damn it! Okay, hold on. Thank God for ore excavation. No. Another bot just got banned from me. Hold on, I think. Yeah, this works now. Alright, yeah, I guess this works. I'm trying to stick with like the who posted? What is this? Okay, so funny thing is, I'm pretty sure this is Arson's doing. She lives in the basement of that house there. They live in the basement. Correct yourself, Bruce. They live in the basement in the house over there. And they just leave random graffiti area on my house. Like, there's just the word boo here. There's du hast mich gefunden, which means you found me. Which it might be a joke on like the Koroks from Zelda Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. There's live, laugh, love in German. I'm pretty sure Arson's just learning German to bother me. Random people can attack your house. It's mostly just arson. I'll leave it there, just simply because I kind of think it's funny. For the moment. Hold on, give me a check. Give me a sec. I think my cat's up to something. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, one of my cats just decided to break into the kitchen. My kitchen has like a sliding door. And they tried to constantly push them off so they can enter the kitchen. I don't even know why they wanted to enter the kitchen. Okay, I guess their dry food is in there, but... But come on. Stop this nonsense. Okay, how big is this? 2, 3, 4, 5. But yeah, we're building the storage unit and I'll move on to my other build project. I am building the flea market Montgomery a bit further downriver. I don't know why I'm carrying... Well, it kind of bothers me that we didn't have backpacks in this. 1, 2... Like, I know this is very vanilla plus, but come on, man, backpacks? We could have used backpacks. Okay, I guess this works. Nice. But yeah, I was visiting my mom's place yesterday because originally we planned that on Easter Sunday I visit them so we can have lunch. And yeah, I was still somewhat hungover that I didn't eat that much. I didn't really want to vomit all over their garden. So I had to kind of lower my... had to kind of look out there. Oh fuck them out, yeah. Was almost this close to saying, hey, I'm not feeling all too good. We might have to cancel this. But I didn't want her to be sad, so I pulled through. And I finally got to see the garden of my mom and the boyfriend. It's a pretty neat place, although it needs some work to be done here and there. Oh, perfect. Alright, we do need more wooden plank. Not wooden planks. Although we do need wooden planks as well, but whatever. That's good. I'll make a crate real quick here. Just gotta use Arson's furnish table. If I can find it. Arson, where's the furnish table? Oh, there's the furnish table. Crate, bookshelf, chest. I like it. I like the furnish mod, but you can only turn one block into like basically an extra hotbar slot. Okay, I can turn, yeah, nine extra slots just for this. Pretty neat if you're asking me. Okay, now I gotta get some more oak wood here though. But yeah, I think I'll take you guys for a trip around the world to see which, to show you which bases here are around. So because of I only streamed on this once, that was on the opening day. Ah, the Kofrigus escaped. I know for a long time you couldn't enter a competitive team. Couldn't enter a competitive match with an unnicknamed Kofragigus. Simply just because the F slur is in there. And the game auto detects that, and it prevents you from entering that. Well, like, look it up. This is genuinely a real thing. You couldn't enter a tournament without a unnicknamed Kofragigus. I think they changed that, but for the longest time it wasn't possible. There's a lot of azaleas here. I mean, fair enough, we're like directly above a lush cave biome. Which is actually a good idea. Yeah, which is actually pretty good, I mean. Because there's so much clay in these pits that you can just, if I ever need bricks for a build, I just have to dig underground. That's pretty neat. But yeah, I hope everyone else's day's been going good. I mean, for a lot of you the day just started, so I do hope it went good. Have you seen that the Pope died? The Pope died, and apparently JD Vance. Well, not to say that JD Vance killed the Pope, but I think he just used up all the last energy he has to endure his bullshit. Which is fair, JD Vance is an insufferable piece of shit. Who fucks couches. Yeah. One more? How tall is it? 5 blocks? Okay, we have to get one more. I was scrolling through my Instagram reels earlier, and yeah, this is all over it. There's just a lot of people making jokes about, oh yeah, he Vance killed the Pope. Don't want to get too political on stream, but this is funny. This is kind of funny. I hope he suffers from a lot of guilt because of that. Because he deserves it. He deserves to be guilt-ridden. Alright, this is neat. He doesn't have the emotional mental capacity for guilt. Yeah, but I know he's chronically online because he knows about the memes some people did about him, about the meme edit some did of his face and stuff. So he is aware of it all. He will see all of them. JD Vance is chronically online. So he will see all those memes. And I'm pretty sure this will fuck up his mind palace somehow. He won't care. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe if we bully him hard enough, he will. If we bully him too hard, he'll enjoy it. Right, I remember he's not built like Elon Musk. I've read Elon is genuinely considering, yeah, maybe I should step away from politics. People are making fun of me. This isn't fair. People are making fun of me. I'm just trying to be funny and everyone makes fun of me. Good, that fucker shouldn't have been in politics to begin with. Nobody voted for his ass. I agree, but sadly we live in fascist oligarchy now. I hate it here at all. Yeah. Yet again, I wish I could get y'all out of there. But genuinely, because he has such a fragile ego, I think if we keep going with bullying Elon Musk, he might do it. He might do it someday. He knows he can't recover his reputation from all these years of bullshit. Like a couple of years ago, people heralded him as like a genius that bring him to Mars, and now if you do that, people will consider you are just brain dead. Okay, let me look at... I do need... What do I make for roofs? Can I make stone roofs? Deep slate, step, black stone, red sandstone. I think we'll just go for the stock and standard dark oak roof. Because I think, remember when he was saying, "Oh, I'm gonna challenge Mark Zuckerberg to a fight. Just you wait," and that never happened. I genuinely believe he would have. First of all, he would have lost that because look at his physique and then compare him to Zuckerberg. Zuckerberg is actively doing sports. Like I'm pretty sure he has like a black belt or some shit. Like if it happens so that Elon would have lost that, which I generally believe he would, I think he would have just... Yeah, I think he would have just botched Wyatt himself. If you get the reference. Where he just pulls out the gun on live camera and just does it. Or when he said he'd solve world hunger for someone... Bud Dwyer, I think that was like a politician or something who... shot himself live on camera. When he said he solved world hunger, someone brought him an actual proposition to fix it, so they did, but he ignored it. Yeah, that's such a dickweed, man. I don't know if that actually was a thing that happened with Bud Dwyer, or if this like... Because I remember years ago reading a creepypasta about that. And I saw other people just posting an image of him holding up the gun. I think that even was about the topic about Elon doing that, if he lost that fight. Oh, I never heard of that. Let me Google that if actually that happened. Yeah, right. On the he did like a bunch of fraud stuff, and he was about to get sent to prison for 55 years. On the morning of January 22nd, 1987, he did like a press conference, and yeah, he took a gun, stuck it in his mouth, and fired. This is genuinely a thing that happened. Okay, I thought it was like... And I think the tape of that happening is lost media. Holy shit, I never knew that. Yeah. I mean, it's been a couple of years since that happened, so... I also only knew it because back in the day I read creepypastas a lot of the time. And one of them was just the tape, and I genuinely think that was recorded, but it's lost media. Which is fair. I don't know if we should recover that stuff. Alright, not bad. Let me place some torches here because it's starting to get a bit dark here. Nice. I'm trying not to cut down too many trees around Smallsville so the aesthetic of, oh, little village in the woods stays intact. Alright. Let's make some more roof. Also, I think we should make more axes. I have iron, why are you not making that? I'm not making iron axes. I have like a feeling of, okay, iron is a bit more rarer. I should conserve my resources, which is fair. But I have like 1.5 stacks. No need to be. No need to save up. You have enough. Even then, I'm pretty sure I can just go mining easily. Especially since we have vein miner, or excavation. I can just change it so I make like a 3x3 tunnel. Bore that out. Fair, there we go. Okay. But I think around here, people won't mind if I cut down at the edge of the forest. Cut down some trees there. But I made this boardwalk here. It goes all the way across the river here, on the side of the river, and it takes you to my other build project. I'm making the Flea Market Montgomery, which is basically just a furniture store. It's mostly remembered for having a catchy jingle, where it advertised itself. I'm pretty sure the Cleveland Show referenced that one, but then yet again, who has watched the Cleveland Show? I did. I know I did. Nothing else was on. This was at a point in time where Comedy Central didn't run Family Guy in Germany. I think a different... What channel had the distribution rights for that? Was it ProSieben? I think it was ProSieben. I think they still have the distribution rights for Family Guy and The Simpsons, but they had the distribution rights for The Simpsons for like decades now. Oh, creeper. Luckily, mob griefing is off. A thing I also will do, every time we hit like a 2-hour milestone, I will spin the wheel as well. You know, just in case to keep things a bit more interesting. Let's hope it's not landing immediately on terrible karaoke. I am way too sober for that, and I don't plan on drinking till like it's 6 or 5. Yeah, I don't plan really on drinking till it's like 5 PM here. What do you all have? What do you all have on the punishment wheel? Let me look up to remember what I have on there. I know read 1 and read 3 pages of Homestuck is on there. Read a random control alt delete panel comic. Take 1 shot. Drink hot sauce. I know do the Waluigi voice for a minute. Was it a minute or 5 minutes? I think it was a minute. Yeah, it was a minute. Let me look it up real quick. You have drink hot sauce, spin again, read 1 random control alt delete panel, read 3 pages of Homestuck, take 1 shot, terrible karaoke, 1 page of Homestuck, which is kind of redundant. But I needed something to fill that up. Recite Steam terms from memory. Do the Waluigi voice for a minute. 1 minute of the Wall review, where we just turn on Doug Walker's review of The Wall by Pink Floyd for a minute. Who speaks German for 5 minutes? 10 sit-ups and add a 10 hours of nothing video. You know, a 10 hours of nothing interrupted by a random sound effect. That will stay on for like the rest of the stream. Or unless I'll have to turn it off so because of lag of my PC or some shit. Actually, let's add something else. Do 10 squats. Alright. Damn, delightfully random, lol. Yeah. Been having a thing for a while, and I mostly pull it out for like 24-hour streams, or whenever you laugh, you lose. Okay, let me just save that. Yeah. Then I have a wheel of songs, which if we get to terrible karaoke, I will have to spin that. Alright, let's get back into this. Let me sleep through the night. On what day are we? Whoa. Fancy. I think it's the first time I hit F3. Mine isn't as, my punishment wheel isn't as freaky, I wanna say, as Vulpin's, where I have like options to gag myself. Maybe they will happen, or maybe they won't, I don't know. Whose house is that? Is the Skeleton Boys? Seems like it. Metal door. Huh. Why do you have so many gravestones? Okay, he's sleeping in a coffin, alright. His freaky things are pure redeems. His punishment wheel is just exercises. He's thinking of making a punishment wheel though. Yeah, I've heard Stormy talk about this as well. Yeah, I added some, that inspired me as well to add like, exercises on there. You know, like the sit-ups and the squats. I'm not doing push-ups though, because oh my god, I'll openly admit this, I am weak. I suck at doing push-ups. Although I am able to lift my bro for like for almost a minute, I want to say, and he weighs like, let me lie, it's maybe 120, maybe around 120 kilograms. I can carry him if he distributes his weight correctly. So I don't know why I struggle with push-ups actually. No, also do I. That's why I'm gonna start doing Vulpes exercises when he gets them redeemed. Are this already? Maybe, yeah. Maybe that's a good idea. Because I genuinely think I should exercise more often. I'm a couch potato, I openly admit that. But like, I'm also really skinny, and I have the beginning of a beer belly. Because I drink so much beer. My body doesn't know if it wants to be in twink shape or not. Because like, it is kind of insane how much hair I have on my arms. I look like, seriously, just a little bit more, and I look like a Super Saiyan 4. He doesn't know if he wants to be in what shape. He wants to be in I can't talk today. If it wants to be in twink shape or not. Because I am skinny as fuck, but I also have a beer belly, so conflicting ideals here. People don't see that from the beginning because I mostly wear hoodies and stuff, like baggy clothes, to kind of hide how built like a twig I am. Genuinely, people were asking me when I was a kid, hey, are you perhaps anorexic? Or whatever it was. And I mean, I eat good. I'm not like a type of guy that's like, oh, well, I've eaten something, time to vomit it all out. Not the type of guy, it's just, I think I have just a really high metabolism. Because honestly, I am constantly hungry. I am constantly hungry, and my hair grows upward. I genuinely, I'm pretty sure I'm a Saiyan. That's how I hit my beer gut for the first couple of years, but I just kept drinking beer and eating bullshit foods. Now I'm fat, lol. Yeah, I don't think I have the capabilities of becoming fat. I only eat like junk. Oh, I have some. Oh, that's nailed oak. Nah. Let's close them. Why did I pick up the glowstone dust? Oh, we have some more roof. We had some more roof here. Nice. I'm 22. My mom's been telling me for like 10 years. Yeah, your father was your dad was also like built like that when he was your age. Mom, you've been telling me the same lie for like 10 years now. When does it stop? Yeah, that metabolism will slow down in a few years, I suppose so. Because I think it happened with my bro as well, and now he has quite the gut. I mean, his beer, the amount of beer he consumes is like triple the size of my amount of beer I consume. Like, I happen to drink 2 or 3 every evening. his is like maybe at 6, sometimes at 8, sometimes it's 12 if he has a day off. Like, I'm certain he could empty an entire crate of 20 bottles if he was determined to do so in one day. Like, we bought a keg a couple of times, and the thing was like, this is like 30 liters. The thing was empty in 3 days. Although I drank a bit from that, and our buddy Peter was there here a couple of times, so. But still, he can outdrink me easily if he just stays at beer. I think if he starts pouring down liquor, it's gonna be a different situation because his body has gotten used to him drinking beer. That liquor would kind of just fuck him over. It's definitely hits different if you're not used to it, yeah. That's why I occasionally, usually on like the weekends, I've been drinking more and more whiskey lately so I can train my body. More, I suppose, yeah, I can train my body to handle other types of alcohol that aren't just beer. Because before I started drinking regularly, I was like this. I could pour down a couple of beers and not feel anything, and then suddenly, shit-faced. Shit-faced out of nowhere. That's when it's really fun though, yeah. A friend of mine told me a trick once that you have to drink like a shot of oil, like cooking oil or olive oil, I don't know what it was, before you start drinking heavily, because that will, what's this? Yeah, that will lubricate your stomach, so it doesn't get, the alcohol doesn't get absorbed immediately, so you can drink longer. It will hit you all at once later down the line, but you're probably golden for a couple of hours without feeling anything. Not really though, I hate when being drunk. Yeah, it's fun at the moment, but ooh, the after effects. Ooh, baby, the after effects are the thing that fucks you up. It's been, I almost want to say, over a year since I drank so much that I had to puke. But that's like usually the point for me. Okay, I've overdid it. I'm gonna take a break from drinking for a bit. Oil before drinking is not that absurd. That's why I recommend to eat greasy food while drinking. The grease helps absorb the alcohol. Yeah, yeah. Alright, we should get some more oak. Oak wood. Did I have any other oak wood lying around here? Oh yeah, I still have like a couple of dark oak here. Anyways, what's something, what's a type of alcohol you wouldn't drink? Because I tried gin tonic once and I don't like the taste of it. My dad gifted my bro a couple years ago a bottle of gin for his birthday. And one day I came to my bro's place, it was before we moved in properly. Came to my bro's place, had a bottle of tonic because at that point I was drinking a bit more bitter flavored stuff like bitter lemon, wild berry. I tended to drink that more often. I had a bad night with vodka 15 years ago, so I can't even smell that stuff anymore. Yeah. I don't know, I have no bad experiences with gin tonic, I just don't like the taste of it, but something that really, I hate the taste of it. First of all, watermelon flavored stuff. I can't stand watermelon flavored alcohol. Pretty sure I vomited from that once. And peppermint liquor, peppermint schnapps. One time we were watching a soccer game and we drew names out of a hat. One from our team and one from the enemy team, and every time that name fell, we would have to take a shot of peppermint schnapps. And the announcer was so quiet, like the fans were drowning him out. The fans were drowning him out that I could barely understand stuff. And my buddy Leon was like, "Hey, Woos, your name fell. Your name fell. Woos, your name fell." And he did this like at least 10 times where my name didn't fall, because he knew I was kind of shit-faced. I couldn't hear shit. He was just fucking with me. So I'm pretty sure I drank too much more than I should have. Anyways, the game's over. A couple of hours later, I'm lying on the couch. That was before I had my own bed. I'm lying on the couch. I feel something coming up. I ran into the bathroom. I grabbed the bucket. We usually have that for mopping, but it's mostly my vomit bucket as well. And I just emptied the whole magazine into the bucket. Gosh, that was ugh. That was horrendous. I can water this. Yeah, some stuff that is watermelon flavored isn't bad, but I don't know. Some overdo it with the watermelon flavor, and because if you taste the regular ass watermelon, it doesn't taste as intensely as like watermelon, like watermelon flavored candy or some shit. That's why I can't do drinking games anymore. Yeah. If so, I only do drinking games then with beer. If something happens, I'll just take a sip from my beer. We did this once. We watched Assassination Classroom, and every time they used the word kill, you would just take a big swig from your beer. Damn, lol, yeah. It happened a couple of times. They weren't really that creative with the script or some shit. My bro and I tried this later down the line as well, whilst he was watching Naruto Shippuden, and was like, okay, every time they use a new technique, every time they use a new technique, they use an attack, you have to take a swig, and that was like really late into the war arc, and we were like, okay, they're gonna fire attacks left, right, and center. Nope. Remember, the Naruto's a heavy dialogue, heavy show. So we're just hit by exposition after exposition, and we're like, oh fuck. Alright, we'll change it every time they say Naruto or Sasuke. Never seen Naruto. It was okay. Like, the start is pretty good. Beginning of Shippuden isn't better, but oh my god, it fell down so hard near the last arc. And we don't even have to begin on mentioning how shit Boruto is. The sequel series where we follow Naruto's son. It's not bad, and it had its influence, but it fell off. And also Kishimoto, the mangaka, can't write female characters. Like, he just can't. Okay, I think we make the floor out of birch. The series isn't that bad. Like, it... I was an avid fan for a good while. But like, it really falls off fast. Near the end. Like, once you start noticing some issues in the writing here and there, you can't unsee it. You know what, let's go for this. Whirlwind birch planks. Hold on, let me try something. Okay, maybe we should remove these. Oh. Yeah, right, if we go for a birch floor, I should remove these. They were just like there temporarily. So I don't have to... So I can fill out the lake part here. But yeah, I genuinely don't keep that up I can't talk. I don't keep up that much with any other running anime slash manga. Like, my main focus still is on One Piece currently. And for a good reason, like, oh my god, the... this series is so good right now. It's been for the last 3 years, I wanna say. The only anime know are old ones, lol. Fair enough. I've been telling myself maybe I should start reading other stuff. Like, my buddy Peter's been recommending me solo leveling, but... Don't know. I heard some mixed things about solo leveling, where it's just constantly what the kids currently say aura farming. Full Metal, Yu Yu Hakusho, Inuyasha. All good stuff. All good stuff. Although I haven't gotten around watching Yu Yu Hakusho. The channels here wouldn't really run that. Yeah, I think my the amount of anime I consume has gone down ever since I stopped watching cable TV. Because like, we had a channel that would just from 3 PM till 8 PM, it would just constantly run anime. That was my main way on catching up with One Piece. But ever since I don't watch TV that often anymore, it kind of fell on the wayside. I've never seen One Piece and I'm too afraid to start at this point. I'ma be real. I recommend everyone to get into it now before we actually finish the series. Like, start now. Because before we actually know what the One Piece is, no one can spoil you what it is. This is a thing that's been on my mind. Because once it's out, what's preventing people from just straight up spoiling that? To newcomers. Like, I know it's long, and it's a commitment to watch so and so many episodes and so many chapters. I think the way it was easy for me was I would just tune in daily, watch my 1 or 2 episodes they would run, and go along with my day. Which it would take you some time. I forgot what the One Piece is by the time I get to that point anyway, lol. I mean, it's the main plot point. It's kind of the main premise. They venture out to find the greatest treasure in the world. What actually the greatest treasure in the world is, nobody knows yet. I've got CRS, can't remember shit, so I would forget very easily. Fair enough. I got so much dirt. I gotta deliver that to Lou later down the line. I don't need all that dirt, and she's doing some terraforming on her base. I think that is also the main reason why I don't get into other animes and stuff. Because so much stuff in my brain is taken up by random bullshit facts about One Piece. Like, Oda genuinely... This is such a well expanded world upon. I've watched like 2 D&D campaigns that take place in the One Piece world. One 20 years before the story happens, the other 10 years before the story happens. And it works so well that you could adapt that into... You could genuinely headcanon yourself, okay, the events of One Piece D&D and One Piece D&D Marines happened in canon, because it doesn't affect with any of the main story stuff that much. Pokemon's taking up a lot of the memory space in my brain. Fair enough. Pokemon is also one of those things. It could take up a lot of stuff in my head, if I wanted to. But there's some of the stuff that makes it so well expanded upon is like... there's like this SBS, or basically a viewer mail section, that gets posted every time we get like a new volume. Where people just send Oda fan mail and they have like suggestions. Hey, what about, what's the birthday of this character? If it doesn't exist, yeah, I might have a suggestion that, and he just accepts that. And if people tend to ask him stupid questions, he will just answer them. Hey, Stormy! Like, what are the Straw Hats blood types? And he was like, yeah, sure, here, there you go. No, hell, now she's here. Yeah, thanks, Stormy. So far, nothing really happens. Me and Kyla are just talking whilst I'm building. Whilst I'm placing blocks and shit, cause I'm in fucking Minecraft! Yeah, we've been mostly just talking about anime and alcohol. The two big A's in my life. Anime and alcohol. Welcome to adulthood! Did Volpin make it safely to your house? Because I hope he got enough rest before heading to your place. Was so fucking exhausted yesterday. Also, I'm one of the few people that has 0 deaths so far on the server. Mostly because I avoid taking risks. Kind of just stay at my place, build stuff. Hold on, I gotta check something. I think my cats are doing. My cats are being rowdy again. I gotta see what they're up to. Be right back. Okay, I had some technical difficulties there for a sec. Well, anime and alcohol is so crazy. Yeah, I know why my cats were being a bit rowdy. It's past 1 PM. I gotta feed them dry food real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Me trying not to die because it's 7 AM here, Woos. It's 1 PM, I need noms. Funnily enough, yeah, I just fed my cats and was like, I should eat something. So I chucked a bunch of egg rolls into my air fryer. I got checked back in 10 minutes. So 28 then. Oh, okay, hold on. It's only 7 AM, I haven't gone to bed yet. What the fuck, man? Hold on. Okay, there we go. Because I hit my headphone cable earlier, I only heard my in-game sound via my desktop sound. Desktop sound? Desktop speakers. Okay, you know what? We'll do a short trip. We'll do a short trip to lose base because I need to get rid of the dirt. I went to bed at 5 AM. Why do you went to bed at 5 AM? I gotta do stuffs now. Alright. Yeah, I'll be live for a good while, don't worry. You can probably catch the rest of the stream. Sounds like a skill issue. Because Wopen came to visit after the stream when we were catching. Ah, you were catching up. I see. I see. But yeah, this is the SS Icarus, or was it SS Theseus? The waypoint says Icarus. I think he said Theseus at some point because I suggested that. This is the base of my buddy Mick. Don't know if he'll add a sail to the thing. But he lives in a boat. Toxic! How's it doing, man? But I didn't get any pics of Vid's route. That's good to hear, man. That's good to hear. But yeah, don't worry, you haven't missed much. Been just doing some Minecraft for the last hour. Doing some building here and there. Yeah, my hotbar isn't that sorted. I should do that. Okay, hold on. Bup. 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 I never really sort my hotbar, to be fair. Also, we're playing a bit better, but holy hell, we're playing games later, babes. We could. You better get awake or something. But yeah, let me know. Yeah, I don't think I ever saw you, but send it to you, but yeah, should work. Yeah. This is the link to the official Woo's Discord. Just join in there if you want to do stuff later. I'll drag you into the VC I'm currently in. Yeah, but I usually have sword, pickaxe, axe, torch, blocks, and food, and the second to last place the hotbar. Yeah, when Vulcan wakes up, we have a couple errands and stuff, then we can play something. Alright, nice, nice. Yeah, my hotbar is usually unsorted. I should sort it more often, but I just chuck it randomly how I need it. That's also the main reason why I don't sort my stuff. I don't sort my stuff. That was still when I was playing on like Bedrock Edition because I didn't have a PC that worked. I got a list testimony and on the 7th is the EOC GG. Ah, neat. Yeah, whilst I was playing on Bedrock, I was in my single player world for a good while, and I was trying to build a storage unit, but I got busy with other projects, so that never worked out completely. Then a friend of mine decided to hop on the action. And the first thing she did was like, okay, listen, I'm gonna sort this here. I'm gonna sort your storage unit. Because this is bothering me. So I'm trying to at least finish the storage unit system so I can put stuff in the right slots. So I don't have just chests filled with and cluttered with random garbage. Oh, okay, also that's not neat! I'm gonna struggle in that math test. Yeah, I'll believe in you, you can handle it. I have my finals next week, then I get 2 weeks off from uni, then I'll start my summer semester. Thank God I have any semesters and tests and stuff behind me. Especially since almost a year ago I finished my apprenticeship. So I don't have to go to vocational school anymore. I'm gonna be real, all the stuff I learned in vocational school about my retail job, I never needed it till now. I never did. I mostly sit at a cash desk or stock shelves. I don't need to know. I don't need to know how to order stuff or how to file taxes and stuff. I don't run the store. I'm just a small cog in the machine, and I'm glad I'm a small cog in the machine because I don't want to deal with all that type of stress. Just point me at the direction what I need to do, and I'll do it. I'm not a leader. Yo, loose space is getting better and better every time I visit. Damn, she does know how to build fortresses. I'll give her that. Is that Blackstone or Deep Slate? Blackstone! Oh gosh, you've been busy. Also, why do you have so many wolves? Tiny smug carved pumpkin. Tiny smug carved pumpkin. That's a ditto if I ever seen one. Okay, where do I enter this space? Okay, I guess through these thingies. And where's her furnish table? There's the furnish table. Oak crate. Okay, I do need to rest here real quick. Simply because my food's done, I think. Give me a minute. I gotta see if I have to chuck it back in for another 5 minutes or if I can eat it right now. Alright, I'm back. Got myself some egg rolls. I had some teriyaki sauce left, so I put that like in an egg cup for dipping purposes. I guess we'll show you. I wish I could send you some. Yeah, I guess we'll chill at loose base till I'm done eating. Also had like a barbecue dip left from the last time I went to Burger King. I guess they gave me one too much, or I didn't need it for my onion rings. Did I have onion rings or nuggets? Lol. So like, I'm lonely. Yeah. Same here, man. Don't worry, someone is out there for you. I'll believe it. I hope so. You can't get a timer at all. I genuinely tried. I went to like obstimer.com. I set one up. I put on the browser source. I looked at the browser source. The timer was blocked by a window that says, "Hey, do you accept cookies?" And the thing is, so I opened the link to the browser source. I was like, okay, if I click on this, I can turn it off. Fair chance it doesn't show up. It only shows up on the browser source in Streamlabs, and I can click on that, so I feasibly can't use it. I tried downloading a timer, but it only let me add in minutes manually by clicking, add 1 minute, and I'm not gonna do that 1,440 times. Fuck that. Okay, yeah. Technical difficulties always hit me when I don't need them the least. I can send you the time my friend made. Sure, might have to adjust it, since we've been doing this for an hour and a half. Oh, okay, that was the one Open was using. Does it work for Streamlabs, or is it an OBS only thing? Because I tried reactive images once, and that also only works for OBS, and I'm not changing over to OBS just to use reactive images. Oh, okay. But then how did you read reactive images? I don't know. I maybe should have made the entire pack of spring rolls. I'm starting to get full. Okay, one more and then I have to put this away. My mom would say, wear your eyes bigger than your stomach. Which is such a good saying. Alright, I'll set that time up. Let me just bring away this plate. I'm back. Okay, let me see if I can get this going. Too many requests. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's download the thing. Yes, authorize, I know, I know. Adjust, okay, how far are we in? 23 hours. 20 minutes. And fuck it, alright, let's see if I can. Okay, let's do like, okay, how do I get rid of this shit? Hold on. I might actually have to watch a tutorial.
Hey there, this is a tutorial on how to install, use, and customize the Cat Subathon timer. So when you download it, you'll have this zip file here, and you can just click extract all.
10 minutes.
Once you've done that, you will have this folder. It's worth noting that this application is fully portable, so you can put this folder wherever you want on your computer, bring it to other computers, put it on USB, and it'll preserve all your settings and whatever. It's all self-contained in this folder. So let's get into it. When you open the folder, you'll have Computable, and when you launch that, it'll give you the splash screen, and then the first thing that'll happen is it will open your browser.
So this is a friend of yours, Stormy?
On your first time running it, it will give you a Twitch authorize screen.
Yeah.
You'll hit authorize at the bottom, and then it'll redirect you to this page where you can hit connect. When you hit connect, a little box might pop up at the top of your browser saying it wants to open an application. You'll just hit allow on that, but I already have done that, so I'll just hit connect. Once you do that, you'll see all of your Twitch events get.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. Did it work? Connect. Connect. Uses OBS, but the direction should be generally the same.
Connected over here, and then you're ready to go. The first thing you want to do is come down to this settings button.
Settings button? Do I have a settings button? I don't have a settings button. Oh, there is the settings button. Okay. I think I'll just leave it that way. Oh my goodness. I should have done this before. I should have asked you before the stream if you had any ideas. If you had any solution for this.
Click on it and then customize the time settings here. I'm just gonna do some test values here for tier 1.
Didn't think about it totally close to yesterday.
2,
yeah.
3.
I mean, I only tried setting this up earlier today because I was like, okay, I know which page to use. I did this before, But apparently between my last 24-hour stream and this one, the page I used for, which was OBS Countdown or some shit, has completely changed. So yeah, can't use that.
I'm not going to fill out this one because for this use case we don't need to worry about this, but this one's for every blank subs and a sub bomb larger than blank minutes will be added.
Yeah,
if you don't want to use any of the features, like let's say you don't want tier 3 subs to do anything, you can just put 0. So we'll leave this as 0. For bits, it's similar. For every 1 bit, I add 1 minute. You can do decimals here, like if you want to add like 0.1 of a minute or something, you can do that. And then we also have gigantified emotes, which I'll do 1. For every message with effect, I'll also do 1. And for on-screen celebrations, I will also do 1.
Yeah, I just need a timer, man. I just need a timer.
Settings with stream elements in a moment, but for now, when you close this, you'll see your values are now saved in here. Of course, right now it's showing donations, which we don't have set up, but you'll see when it swaps over that it will have our current set values for subs. The best way to test to make sure that your stuff is working would be probably to use the gigantified emotes, because they're free if you're using them on your own stream. So you can just click that and you'll note that it pops up just like that and adds the correct amount of time, so you know it's working. Of course, subs and bits are harder to test because you have to pay money for that. But,
I don't care, I don't need that, I just need a timer, man.
The next thing we'll get into is the stream elements donations. When you come to
Let me just, how do I add this? How do I add this to
donations settings section? Hit this question mark, it'll give you some more information. I urge you to read this, and you can get your JWT, which will go in this box by clicking on this button. Alright, I got mine. I'm just going to paste it right in here. And then when you close this, you'll now notice that donations will now show up.
Alright.
And it'll say stream elements connected. You can set that to however you want it. $1 for 1 minute, just for our testing. If you want to make sure that your stream elements is working, you can actually go into the stream elements overlay editor, click this emulate button, hit tip event, and then do a test tip like that, and you'll see it come through. Alright, now that I've showed you how to set up all the settings, I will now show you how to use the controls down here at the bottom. We have this adjustment panel here, which allows you to add or remove days, hours, minutes, and seconds to the timer.
Alright.
So you just mouse over whichever one of these that you want to.
Yeah, I have that set up.
Scroll up and down to adjust any of the given sections. You can also change the numbers here if you want to do higher increments than 1 per scroll. And yeah. Right here we have a lock button. This will make it so that no time can be added or removed to the timer when it's locked. The timer will automatically get locked when the timer hits 0, so that people can't kind of snipe your subathon. It will automatically lock once you run out of time. Then of course the start button will start the counting. You'll notice that this bar here is now a representation of the percentage of the way you are through your subathon.
Yep.
In particular, it's the percentage that the current moment is between the start time and the end time. You can see the start time and the end time listed here at the bottom. Of course, the end time is the time that this timer will hit 0.
Yeah, get to the point. How do I
crashes?
How do I add this to the thing? Do I just do it? Hold on. Do I just use window capture for that? No, that's.
You'll notice that restarting the application will not only get you automatically reconnected, but you'll see
Game
that
cap,
you can
game
continue
capture, really?
counting down.
Okay, towards the end of the video.
But if you don't like, use this in OBS. It's
Thank
actually
you.
pretty simple. In OBS, you can set up a game capture, set it to the counter accumulating time, turn on allow transparency, and then you're good. You can even
Okay, nice. So I need to set up another game capture for this. All right. And then I can remove there is no timer, nothing has worked. And I'll get rid of this thing. And I'll add another game capture. Allow transparency. We got it going. No, that's Minecraft. That's Minecraft. I need the I need the timer. All right. We got that. Just gotta remove that. Hold on. Okay, nice. We have a that's not how I wanted to do this. Okay, whatever. Okay. Can we join the VC? Yeah, sure. I'll drag you in. Just drag me in and I'll drag you in. Heyo.
Hello.
Heyo.
You could probably move that timer down slightly more so you don't see the bits and subs thing.
Sure, I just need to do some minor adjustments here. So I think this is the furthest. Okay, wait, there you go. I just needed to resize the thing. There we go. All right.
Perfect. How goes it?
Pretty good. Let me just adjust this because it still says how much how much subs give you. But I'll think people will just notice, oh, he isn't even affiliated. I can't even gift subs even if I want to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why did I type exclamation mark Pokemon? What the? Jesus. Wait, Kyler, can we confirm if either of us caught that Kangaskhan? Oh, we did. We both caught it. Heck yeah, let's go.
All right, it was a bit bothersome, but where we going now? All right.
Yeah, he's a very, how you say, schism-stricken.
Yeah.
He over-explains a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Although now this does lag my game slightly.
It shouldn't.
Let me just lower a bunch of stuff. Let me turn off clouds.
It just run in the background. Honestly, I haven't had a problem, even on my laptop, I haven't had a problem with it, like, slowing anything.
It's just a minor lag. I can deal with this. You see the full extension? I mean, it's in the bottom corner. It's just a timer. I don't need it to add stuff and.
Yeah, since he's not doing subs and bits and stuff, he doesn't need to put the whole thing on there.
Yeah, I just needed a timer.
I mean, I can send you the link, Kyler, and you can see everything about it. It's just one of my friends made it, so it'll integrate with your... Oh, the Pokemon extension? Oh, okay, so if you... Oh... Wait, no, since you're not affiliate, you can't do it. Well, get more people in this stream, so Woos becomes affiliate, and then you can look at it. There you go. Easy.
Or you could just open Stormy's stream in a different tab and it should show up on hers.
Yeah, you can go to the About page on my channel and scroll down, and it's one of the panels I have. So if you go to my channel on a different page or something, and go to the About section, it'll be there. I feel like no one actually goes to my About section, and I put a lot of work into those panels. I made them all nice and organized and whatnot. And I am not an organized person, let me tell you. You're doing the best you can. No, get more people in the stream. What are you doing? No, genuine, I did the best I can as well to get all of my friends to affiliate and stuff.
No, thank you for that.
Because it's just, well, I want to see you guys succeed, you know, but also, like, it's so fun when we all have, like, little emotes together, and, like, it's super fun when we're all able to do gambas and stuff. Well, I don't know. Do you guys have the gamba stuff for where you live? Because isn't there, like, weird laws and stuff?
Depends, I think. I know for a while ago they banned like casino streams on German Twitch, so a lot of people that went over to Kick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They have a weird laws. I mean, it's channel points though, so I mean, I feel like it should be fine, genuine, because they're free to get. You don't pay money to get your channel points.
You can at least only. The only thing you can do is increase the rate you get them if you are sub to someone, but that's it.
But that's a one-time monthly purchase. You're not spending hundreds and hundreds. Really? You checked out my About section? Wow. You trying to learn about me or something? I gotta update my About section, actually, because it says I live with my partner and our 2 cats, but I'm probably gonna end up having 3 cats again.
So you might only have to change the. No wait, yeah, you and Volpen aren't moving in together yet. I was about to say you only have to change the part about the cat.
Yeah, me and Volpen don't live together yet. No, instead I live 3 hours away, which is sad. But we're going camping next week at this time.
Oh yeah, I think you mentioned
I don't know where they're taking me. Yeah, I don't know where they're taking me though. I'm literally just going to get kidnapped and take it to the middle of the woods somewhere.
have. Who's that Volpin in the background? Hey man, how you doing?
Oh my god, this guy keeps liking my videos on my thing. There, I posted a new picture on that one app, and this man has gone through and liked every single picture that I put on there.
Which man, Volpin? Or who?
No, a random man. I don't know.
You mean the same way I did? I mean, I can't blame him. Would have done the same.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, actually fair. Well, you didn't like this newest one I just put on there.
I don't even know which side you're talking
Never
about.
mind. Never mind.
You just did.
He just went and liked it.
Is this about your private snap or?
No. But similar content, I guess?
Alright. Why would it be a random snap? Why does a random guy have access to your private?
No, it's not on Snapchat.
Ah.
It's just the same type of things that I post on this site. You have holes in your floor.
Yeah. Don't worry. No one will see
Okay.
that.
Okay. Fair enough, I guess.
God damn. In relation to the photos he posted?
Probably.
Man, now I gotta see it.
Wow. I don't really want everybody to see it. Bear gets to see it because he's met me in person.
Alright.
And literally he's the only one that gets to see it other than Volpin.
Fair enough, I guess.
Bear, you should feel very lucky. You're literally the only person that gets to see this other than Volpin.
Alright. Time to make a shitload of chests.
I don't want to go get in the hot tub, if I'm being honest. I'm waiting on Volpin to wake the fuck up.
I've never been into a hot tub, to be honest.
Never? Oh, it's really fun, actually.
Like, the closest I got the chance to be in one was like a couple of years ago where we went to like a water park a few cities away from here. And they had like a hot tub. But I never got the chance to get in there.
I have the sniffles.
Mm,
It's so pollen here.
yeah. I mean, I get it. My nose is also not really constantly running, but sometimes really just clogged up. Don't know if it is allergies. As far as I know, I don't really have them.
Oh, I used to have them really bad as a kid. They're not as bad now. But sometimes, like last year, I didn't get any allergies at all. But this year, the pollen was so much. It's so heavy.
Hmm.
It's like, the whole ground was yellow. And then when we drove to the mountains, me and Vulpin drove to the mountains, um, it was like fog almost, but yellow fog.
Damn.
It was, yeah, it was crazy. I was like, what in the world is going on? So now I have the sniffles.
Damn. That sucks.
I know. It's so sad. Is this like your storage shed?
Yeah, I'm trying to sort my stuff because I'm just randomly dumping it in every piece of furniture I have in my house.
Oh. That makes sense.
Alright, I forgot, we're 2 hours in already.
Nice,
That
nice.
means, I said it earlier, since I can't guarantee it that people actually show up and follow, and so the thing doesn't actually fall onto the wayside, we're gonna spin the punishment wheel every 2 hours. What was it? Here.
I'm sorry, I totally zoned out. What are we doing?
I'm spinning my punishment wheel every 2 hours, so the thing actually gets some use.
Oh.
Please don't,
Yes.
please don't be alcohol. I'm not. It's way too early for me to drink.
Alcohol. Fireball.
Don't even have Fireball. I don't even think anything in my city sells Fireball.
Honestly, fuck Fireball. Genuine.
Alright, let's see. What do we get? Please no karaoke. Please no karaoke. Why did I summon it? I'm way too sober for karaoke.
You just said you didn't want to drink, though, so what do you want?
I know, I was hoping it would land on three pages of Homestuck.
Ah.
Oh, wait, that's.
I mean...
Alright, I'm grabbing myself a beer. Might as well.
Oof. I have such sniffles, guys.
Alright, I'm back with a beer. Let's see what I'll get. God damn it. Alright, Armor-Clad Faith from Potemkin's theme from Guilty Gear Strive. Why did I put it on there? Give me a sec, just pulling that up. It's way too early in the day to make an ass out of myself. Hold on, pause. YouTube, pause! This is gonna be stupid.
Oh, I missed a Krabby. Oh, man.
Alright, that's the wrong page.
Yum.
Alright, let's get this over with so I can get back into Minecraft. Let me just mute on Discord, so...
Okay.
Yeah. Alright. Armor-Clad Faith! Noise fills the burning sky, they struggle to testify. Justice brings more corpus, a disappointing verdict taught their mouth for their last stand. It cuts through something so blunt, every single breath you take is a countdown to your death.
What?
Nirvana. Discord presides in society, your society. Vantage creeps into society, your society. I'm a fool, I know nothing. I may sound like a silly clown, but I won't turn my back on life.
I was looking for it. I thought
One
you were
day all will rot away. All I do is embrace the wounded soul.
I don't know.
Armor-Clad Faith.
What'd you call her? It's a Lonnie? Yeah, that's it. Hold on, guys. Oh my god, Harper!
Cruel inequality
It's only 5
paves the
seconds.
way of our future. Our black and gray system always stressed to impress. Made people drown in illusion without reaching out for truth.
Thorn shield in hand, the troops march to oppress the youth.
Nirvana.
Discord presides in society. Your society vantage creeps into society. Your society.
He's stuck.
I'm a fool. I know nothing. I take the role of a silly clown, but I won't turn my back
"No,
on
that's a piece of purpose."
life. One day all will rot away. All I do is embrace the wounded soul.
Discord presides
In society, your society,
vantage creeps into
society.
your society.
Let her outside.
I'm a fool. I know nothing.
Firebird.
I take the role of a silly clown, but I won't turn my back on life.
That's why I was waiting for you to leave. I was gonna let him out.
I'm a fool. Maybe I'm worthless, but this world created my faith. So all I do is stay hopeful and pray.
Ooh.
I handled that better than I imagined.
There's a dog.
Ugh.
My dog is kind of going crazy right now.
Oh damn.
One dog got to go for a walk outside and one didn't.
Rock on, Woods, thanks. I tried my best.
What? Hi. Hi.
Yeah, those the nails box.
Hey, Woos, I'm gonna leave the call for just a little bit. I'll still be in chat though.
Alright. Tell Wolven I said hi.
Okay.
Alright. I didn't think I could do I didn't even think I had the vocal capabilities to do the part. It cracked on some points there. Oh, wait, I can turn back on the music. I'm an idiot. Didn't think I could handle that. My throat kinda hurts though. Okay, I think I have some more oak log, oh no, dark oak logs down by by the flea market. God, we're 2 hours and I already shredded my vocal cords. This is gonna be a long run. Couldn't they have given me snow halation? Or All-Star, I don't even need to strain my voice that much for those. But yeah, that's what I meant. That's what that's what I meant when I said, yeah, this will derail the stream for a couple of minutes. Alright. There's some tree here. Maybe I should lower the rem resistance a bit because it is quite choppy. Yeah, lower it down to 8 and 7. Also, I don't know why there are two crafting tables here. I think I had one already in my inventory and I made a second one. It was like, okay, I'll just pot them both down here. Oof. I'm gonna send that to Teach later, because my buddy Teach is a huge Guilty Gear fan. I wonder how he reacts to me belting my heart out to Armor-Clad Faith. I did do a ranking video with him where we ranked all the vocal songs in Strive. Did I put it in S? I think I put that song in S. Kinda hoping someone comes on here later down the line. Although, I need to watch Hasbro Hotel and rank those songs. I might do that as like a as a follower goal or a sub goal. Maybe if I reach 100 on YouTube. Cause no offense, but I am not a huge fan of Vivzy Pop. Genuinely, I don't know how someone like Joel Vinesauce can sing like that and still have a voice. But the show is so good. Great fucking show. Maybe I'll get around to it. Maybe this is just... Maybe it's just Twitter actually telling me the show is bad. I don't know. Maybe I'll get around watching it. A couple of the songs almost broke me though. Fair enough. Maybe the songs are good. It's just... I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the writing. Or how lenient they are with the word fuck. Like they drop an F-bomb like every other sentence. I mean, I'm myself, I'm not better. Maybe I have to warm up to the show. Okay, what are we doing here? Let's make the sand. Gravel. Plants. Let's make this bricks, just in case. I mean, some people don't super like it because of its Waldo the Plate. It's very different than the show, though. I think the show was done better. Don't know. Maybe we'll do a watch party of that one day. Chipped logs. Chipped planks. Chipped stone. Yeah, let's dump all the plants we have so far here. Boop and boop. Deep slate. I don't have a dedicated chest for deep slate yet. Well, that broke my iron axe. Because I have a boatload of deep slate in my chest. No, I can dump that at least. Give me the gravel, give me the sand, give me this thing. Up, up, up. Okay. Sand, gravel, all the deep slate, chipped stone, chipped planks, there it is. I guess this will get filled out more the more time passes. So far I'm just trying to order my stuff. I think all the valuables I'll keep in my house. You know, like diamonds, iron, sheet. Oh, there's a bunch of sand in here. I do need to find a way to place tough. Yeah, looks like I need to grab more chests. I'll just relocate these here. No, that's not how you're supposed to do this. Fuck, what do I want to put in there? Tough. I want to put tough in here. Nailed oak, whirlwind brick. Take this with you. And the side. Dump that in here. Dump that in there. And the logs go in here. Those are regular logs, Bruce. Okay, I guess this is good for now. Next thing we should do is continue work on the flea market Montgomery. How much time do we have left? A good amount. A good amount of time is left. I need a dedicated dirt chest. I also need a dedicated dirt chest, right? Also, that's a scam if you want to make like a full bug block. Do you get 3 backwalls using 4? It feels like kind of a scam. Alright, nice. I don't have to take a new half a world trip just to get rid of my dirt. Okay, let's get some diorite then. Because I do need that to finish the roof on the flea market. Yeah, but this is what I meant. There's so much clay under the city because of this being in a lush cave biome. I don't even need to go into the riverbed if I ever want to get bricks. Bye, Mr. Creeper. Bye, Mr. Creeper. Luckily mob griefing is off. That would have hurt. Oh yeah, right, that completes a quest. Hey babe, slow back a little bit. Alright, see you later, Stormy. I'm still gonna be here for a while. For exactly a good while, because we still have 22 hours on this shit. But yeah, I'm rested up well. My energy is still on a good high enough level. Last time I had to end at like 12 hours because I ran completely out of energy. So didn't have that many people to talk to. I know Rin was there. But I don't know, I kind of was on my own. No one was down to do stuff with me on my friend group. I don't blame them, like most of them are employed or would rather do something else. I think that was at the point where they all were still playing Valorant. Now they all switched over to Rivals. I mean, I don't blame him. Marvel Rivals is... From what I've seen, it's a good game. I just can't run it myself. I would try it as well. Like, I'd rather play a round of Rivals than Valorant. I don't like those arena shooters that much. Especially since, oh my goodness, we got like a new revolution in terms of quote-unquote art ever since that game came out. It's basically Overwatch yet again, but actually good again. Okay, once we're out here, I have to take a bathroom break real quick. Since I now started drinking beer again, my bladder size has was cut down in like half. But yeah, yesterday I finally got back into playing Terraria with a friend group, with a couple of friends. We had to postpone that for a couple of months, mostly because my friend Miss has moved to the States and her parents are rather strict on her playing video games with other people or some stuff. I don't know, man. She's 20 and her parents treat her like a kid. It's kind of bullshitty. Yeah. But yeah, since she was at campus yesterday, we had like 2 hours of time to do stuff. We killed Duke Fishron, we killed the cultist, and we did a couple of other stuff. 20 years old is still really young, yo. Yeah, but like, I don't know, they treat her like a kid. Also, they don't respect her privacy. Like, they demanded that she doesn't lock her door. She's not talking in VC with us unless she's like out at campus in fear of that her dad gets angry again. She's currently trying to apply for a lot of jobs so she can at least make some money to get out of there. Legally an adult, but mentally and emotionally still a child, but respecting privacy is a special hell. Exactly that, man. It's exactly that. It's fucked regardless of age, yeah. It's like her main goal is... she's dating a girl from the Netherlands. And her main goal is just to get out of the States and get into the Netherlands. Which, I mean, I get it. The Netherlands is a great country. I've been there like twice on vacation. And honestly, they are all so chill there. All of the people I talked to were so nice. They don't have a massive stick up their ass like the German population. I mean, I would also be pretty chill as well if weed was this much. I would rather much live there than here, yeah. I mean, especially currently, yeah. Europe is better in that regard, nonetheless. Okay, I do need to use the bathroom real bit quick. I'll be right back. I'm back. Yeah, okay, I'm unmuted. Where did I put my redstone? Because I know there was like a quest. What is this quest? What is this quest? White wool, an oak boat, an end rod, and a sticky pit. Oh my god. Philip! Why is this a quest? Why is making the sheep fucker a quest? This is like the Minecraft equivalent of someone just laying down a can of Pringles, 2 sponges, and a glove. And a rubber band. Was it a rubber band? Fucking excuse me, lol? Yeah, I don't know why. So basically the gist is, you trap a sheep in a boat. You put up a contraption where it's a sticky piston and an end rod. An end rod is a source of light. And you place it that it's behind the sheep. You can put 2 and 2 together. This is a sheep fucker. They also call it the Welshman. They don't do that, but I just noticed the thing. I was just looking through this and it's like I'm pretty sure there was a quest or something where I had to submit stuff. Oh, you know, wait, it was here it's what is here in connected. For instance, I collected an ender pearl. I submitted this. This is like the story stuff. No, that's definitely the Welsh. Hey, they can't see this. Listen closely to me. I don't have much time. Don't trust them. They are the ones who put you here. thrown out with the rest of the trash from other dimensions. They're destroyed. They've destroyed. You don't need to trust me. You just need to listen to me. My messages might take a while to come through. I need to be careful. You'll be careful too. And next step is 20 iron ingots, 20 cobblestone, and 30 redstone dust. I don't know what I have to submit that for. We might have to do some mining. How much redstone did I have? 21. Okay, might do some... Hey, Bryn! Good morning. You missed the funny part, me belting my heart out to Armor-Clad Freight from the Guilty Gear Strive soundtrack. It was pretty fun. Didn't even know I could hit those notes. He did such a good job, lol. Yeah, apparently I did. I might actually clip all that stuff and put it on YouTube. So I started playing Tribe 9 yesterday. The story's pretty cool. Oh, that's neat. That's neat. What's Tribe 9? Is it another gacha game? And actually, ooh! But yeah, time for the regular reminder that if we hit 100 followers by the end of the stream, or before the end of the stream, I will do a face reveal. So hey, if you know any people that might be interested in watching this, let them know. But yeah, I don't think that face cam streams will become a norm from that point onwards. Occasionally, maybe if I feel like it would at least give some more credibility if we do another You Laugh, You Lose. Like, you would actively see me laughing if it were to happen. I definitely need a shitload more of diorite. Don't tempt me, Woos. I'll start inviting friends. You fool, that was the plan all along! Do it. No, wait, I just regularized it. If I'm getting swamped by follows, this means I have to spin multiple times, oh god. Once I'm home, I'll have to check something real quick. I gotta check regularly that my cats don't enter the kitchen. For some reason, they love to enter the kitchen. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Yep, as I guessed, one of my cats was in the kitchen. They tend to just push open the sliding door. I know why he does it. Usually it's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna steal food that's lying around somewhere. But we also have some pigeons roosting occasionally on our balcony. That also might be a thing. He just likes to stare at them. Why are HoYoVerse games so big? 70 plus gigabytes for ZZZ. I don't know. Maybe they don't know. Maybe they don't know how to compact their files. Like that's the one thing I applaud Nintendo for. That they know how to make their games small. Even though they have like a shitload of content in them, like how big was Tears of the Kingdom? I think Tears of the Kingdom was barely even 30 gigs. 106 gigabytes for Honkai Star Rail. Jesus, Harold Christ. But like Nintendo feels like the only company that knows how to compact a game. That one of the AAA companies. It's like besides Nintendo, I think only indie game developers know how to do that. 94.86 for 0.89 for Genshin. Man. Oh hey, I found the mineshaft. Another entrance to the mineshaft. $41 gigs for almost 42 for Honkai Impact 3rd. Couldn't they call it? Why didn't they call it Honkai 3rd Impact? Oh, yeah, right. I think 3rd Impact is actually copyrighted because that's an event. That's an event that happens in Evangelion. I think I just answered my question there. Rin, have you heard that the Pope fucking died? JD Vance killed the fucking Pope. Well, not directly, but like... There's a whole debate as to how HoYoVerse happens. Maybe I'll watch it if I have the time. There's so much shit on my backlog. There's so much shit on my watch later playlist, it's insane. Like I have Quentin reviews video on where his dad reviews the entirety of the Henningverse, aka Beverly Hillbillies, Petticoat Junction, etc. I'm like almost 24 hours in, and this shit goes 48 hours. The section I'm currently in is where he reviews like all the comics to the thing. And that section alone is like 4 hours. This is getting stupid, I'm just breaking these. You thought you could do that, eh? I have a shield, motherfucker. Okay, let's finish up that stack and then we'll go home. I genuinely hope they don't take down the video again for the Quentin Dead video. Because last year, they did that same thing around April 1st last year. And they took it down after like almost a month. Due to apparently copyright issues. Even though everything was fair and dandy, I don't know. I don't want to start from the... Okay, I didn't start from the beginning. I vaguely know where I had to left off. Like, I'm almost halfway done. You can't do this to me, man. Also, I'm pretty sure they added like 10 or so hours, because that usually was like 38 hours. Now it's 48. Ah, that thing. I mined too many. Well, whatever. But yeah, regarding Hoyoverse, I know one of my IRL friends is kind of obsessed with Genshin. Don't know how many hours she has on that game. Especially since last year she got like a PS4? PS5? PS4. I'm pretty sure that's her most played game on there. Next to possibly maybe to next to Minecraft Bedrock Edition. I haven't played with her in a good while. Ever since I switched to PC and have Minecraft on here, I didn't really play any Bedrock anymore. Although I found out she and another one of my friends do play Fortnite occasionally. So I reached out to them and say, hey, maybe we could play some time together, just hit me up. Hasn't happened a bit yet. We were all quite busy with work. Like, she also works in retail like I do, and the other guy is a freelance artist, so he has probably more time on his hands, but... Why did I... That's not the one I wanted to use. There we go. Not sure if this were... I'm not sure if this is a good palette. Also, for the flooring of the flea market, I was thinking maybe a mix of sandstone and deep slate. But we would have to find a big desert. Luckily, I have a waypoint to a desert village. Topaz, one of the members on the server, ventured out on day one. She ventured out like really far. That's how I got all these waypoints. Here, like, there's a mangrove swamp, there's a desert village, there's a jungle biome. And one of my neighbors just pulled out a power drill again. Why? This is insane. For like a good while, around noonish, afternoonish, some guy in my apartment block would just pull out a power drill on multiple days in a row and just start drilling. I don't even know what he's doing. Okay, I'm gonna take a little nap. I've been up all night. I'll hop back in later. Alright, see you later, Kyla. Like, I don't know why they would do that. Then I had the idea maybe it isn't a drill. Maybe they have like a, I don't know, a workbench there. Maybe it's a power saw. Who knows? Maybe he has like a hobby room here, just manufacture stuff. Which would explain it, but like, come on, man, really? Can't you get yourself, I don't know, a garage where you can do that? Because I know there are some garages somewhere here where you can just rent them out to park your car. There aren't any nearby here, but I know they exist. Well, like a garden. There's some garden, small garden plots around in the entire city where you can just do stuff like that. Fucking do this in like a populated apartment building, not... They haven't done it in a good while. But still, it's really fucking annoying. Yoshi's Islands. I'm just singing random shit. Which version is that? Is that? It's the Brawl remix. It's the Brawl remix of Yoshi's Island. Why is everything so laggy suddenly? How much time do we have left on the thing? 21 hours. Barely, 22 hours actually. Hold on, did I fuck up? Hold on, I think I fucked up. Yeah, we've been live for 3 hours. I gotta lower this by an hour. Yeah, now this lane lines up. Now this lines up. We've been live for 3 hours here. I nearly made a 25-hour stream. Bruce, what are you doing? Alright. This is still taking a bit of resources to get done with. Also need to use the bathroom again, but I think I will try and hold it out until I empty this bottle. I was trying to train my bladder into not doing this shit. But yeah, I think we'll finish the roof on this thing. And then I think we'll do something else. We'll hop back onto the server if people get online. No, I think Arson should wake up soon. I don't know when they have to work. Alright then, back into the mines. Crustle escaped. Oh, sucks that Mick isn't here. We would love to catch that thing. Crustle's like his favorite Pokemon. Okay, nope, I do need to take a piss now. Curse my small bladder. I'm back. I'm back again. Oh, Arson's on. Let me say hi. You know, that's funny. I was just thinking to myself, okay, Arson should be on soon. Oh, what the? How? What? What the? What? What? This? Huh? Why does your base go so far down? Hold on. Oh, mic not working. Hello? Yo? I still can't hear you if you're talking. Hold on. Let me see if we can... Yeah, I don't think I can hear you. Hold on. Okay, voice broken. Can you hear me? You know, and then it just doesn't work for me. It's just like the third time. That sucks. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, this goes very far down. Like, what are you making here? Is this a boss dungeon? It's gonna get worse. Do you even have a purpose for all of those rooms here? That's why I'm asking, is this a boss dungeon? Yeah, no, what? So this is an ant farm. Yeah, I think you said this on the Discord server that this is an ant farm. God. Yeah, I can imagine that you have a comical amount of cobble. I'll hit you up if I need any. Gotta do more mining work. Jesus Christ. Thanks, I will. Good, alright. Back to getting more diorite. And perhaps some redstone. God, it's rooms rooms on rooms that serve no purpose and just go down. Hello, humans. Hey, get up, Blurface. How you doing, man? anything here. What's with the unnecessary amount of stairs? In Arson's base? Or what do you mean? If so, I don't know. I think they had just found out, okay, there's so many blocks I can use here. I'm gonna try them all in a build. That's why every room has like a different pattern. That's like my the dude space. Arson goes by, yeah, I mean, I guess you can use dude as a for non-blinding critical. I don't know why insanity. They just think insanity. They said this will get far worse. They're trying to go for like an approach of how an anthole looks like. So it's just gonna be rooms upon rooms that serve no purpose. Because like I think most of the work gets done in all the top 3 layers. Those rooms are just there for the sake of being there. The further down you get. That's why I said, is this a boss dungeon? So many empty rooms. It feels like a boss dungeon. I suppose some people just want to watch the world burn. Hey Volpin! How was your trip? Did you have enough energy later down the line to do stuff after the thing? What kind of stuff you thinking I did? Driving. Like you had to do a 3-hour drive to get there? I thought you had... Okay, the other thing as well, Stormy already told you stayed up all night to catch up. But I genuinely meant driving. Did it work well, or did you find yourself falling asleep occasionally? Viewer, what the fuck? Where y'all coming from? Zombie! Wait, where would my... Okay, I walked past my staircase upwards. Dang it. Dang it! I mean, as much as I like lush caves for them being rich in clay, those basins are annoying to navigate. It's like the overworld version of a Basalt Delta. I think this is like the third time since yesterday I've seen someone say Amora show up. Do you really love throwing that thing into the Pokemon community game? Heck, it might even the second time I've seen it this stream. Okay, like if the viewer count stays the same for the next few hours, I think actually we might hit the the goal of affiliate. Because like even if it stays at 3 for like at 8 for like a couple of hours, this will bump my average up to at least 2 or 2.5. I don't know how math works. But yeah, the launch of Artist Season 3 couldn't be at a better point. Like the fact that I do have vacation days and I'm doing this thing today. Like we spent 3.5 hours on this thing already. And I have not lost interest yet. Yeah, I get it, man. Okay, my mic's working. Because the thing didn't show up when I was talking the entire time. At the bottom left, so I wasn't sure if it picked up in-game or not. Hopefully this is enough diorite so I can finally move on to getting the floor done. But if I lose interest here, I have some other stuff lined up. We still have Dragon Quest 2 to play through. I can do that for like an hour or two. Oh, we're down to 5 now. Dang it. I have the thing I won from the giveaway. Wolfen did during his stream. What was it? Neon Blood? I have Neon Blood. If I can run it, I'll check it out. We still have Cat Quest to play through. And the sequel Cat Quest 2. I can see if I can just download random stuff. Is this modded at all? This is modded, yeah. This is not a really block. This is not a block you would have. Chipped is like a one that adds new blocks you can make. This is rather a vanilla plus pack. It just adds a bunch of building blocks. It just adds a bunch of building blocks and stuff you can decorate. Is Arson coming to my base? Yeah, Arson's coming here, okay. Heyo. Oh, thanks, but I just got done. I had enough blocks for this, but thanks anyways. But yeah, there are mods in here, but not too. Never can have too much diorite. Fair enough! Yeah, mostly just blocks, mods that add more building blocks to you. Nothing too world changing. We wanted that basically anyone could run this mod pack, so we didn't add too much stuff. The mod pack we had before that, Mage Punk, was kind of bulky. It added like two new dimensions, a bunch of magic stuff, a lot of create add-ons. But yeah. Sometimes the simple ones are also pretty good. You know, all these building blocks are mostly is probably what I needed to get me hooked enough. Also, I mean, nothing beats just playing Minecraft with some of your friends on a server. I do think applications are now closed. But I mean, if some of y'all would be interested in joining, maybe ask the official ArtisCraft Twitter. Maybe something can be arranged. Try and ask, I tried to ask Fused if he'd be done, and he still hasn't gotten back to me. Well, I played a bit more of Tribe 9 and it's a gacha. Ah, it's a gacha. Dang. Is that a good or bad? Because I do not vibe with gachas that much. Okay, next on the, I was about to say gay agenda, is that we go out to the desert and grab ourselves some sand. Because I want to make the floor that out of deep slate. 2 or 3 is enough. I'm not ready to commit to another gacha. Fair enough. There we go, now we have another bookshelf here. Did not pick up my, oh wait, no, I have an oak boat. Wait, didn't I have a dark oak boat? Okay, I think I took one of Lou's boats. Well, whatever. Time to venture out to the desert and get some sand. Sure, I could get it out of the riverbed, but I want to preserve the riverbed here. Like this boardwalk is the most of modifications I will do to the riverbed here. The snowfall extended to the other side of the river as well, but don't know. Road trip. A build project I have maybe later down the line is like a harbor. For easier ship travel. Maybe on like this harbor, this thing here. I was thinking about maybe building a channel around here, mixed space, where I just go through, like my own Panama channel, where I just cut straight through the thing here, so I can access, so I have a better ship access to Lose base. Because it is a bit annoying to go around an entire landmass if I wanted to visit her. A bee? Huh. Okay, let's venture out a bit. I haven't really went that far outside of the main continent. Where are my steering wheels? Yeah, Topaz said that this is basically just a huge island we're on here. The rest around here is just ocean. Let's take the river here. How much? Okay, maybe I should pick up some coal here. Or some in the area. Because my coal storage is getting a bit empty. Okay, there's a snow peak here. That's neat. Oh, we're up to 8 again. Alright, nice. Where's that from? Oh, let the game begin for Mario Party 2. Because I do get, whenever I go through like YouTube shorts, I occasionally get one where some people read Tumblr posts, and this one of the guys just uses this out for all his video. Help! Gosh, that was annoying. Sometimes you really get out of boats badly and then you can move on. God, it's just chugging along. Maybe it's because I'm rendering new chunks for myself. Oh, fuck. That did not even hurt me. What the fuck? Oh, not a bot, just got axed. Ah. Saves you right, you artificial fuck. Oh, zombie villager. I've heard a mashup of this song once with Octopus's Garden from the Beatles. And I can't unhear it. Every time I hear the staff credit roll from Mario 3D World, I instantly think, oh, I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden. I'm seriously... A lot of mashups just rewired my brain. And I listen to a lot of mashups. Like, I have an entire playlist with that on YouTube that is just mashup albums. Well, the first beer is empty. The first of many. God, this is quite laggy so far out. Let's just get this sand and get out of here. Okay, I think that's the beach theme from Kirby's in the Forgotten Land. What do you think about the Kirby franchise? I think it's pretty neat. It's a solid game of platformers and some interesting spin-off titles. I also love how deep the lore goes for the game. But like, they don't shove it directly in your face. You can look it up if you want to. But it's like not necessary to understand, to like the games. It elaborates a bit, but it's not necessary. Oh hey, we have a Black Mesa here. Not just a Mesa, why did I say Black Mesa? We're not in Half-Life! That guy is using his power drill again. Hopefully it doesn't get picked up by my mic. God, so far it's so laggy. Although I wouldn't have been opposed to... Excuse me? Oh, that's a cat. I thought at first, this is a wither skeleton? Jackpot! I didn't even go here to find treasure. But the game chucks a desert temple at me. Okay, I'm pretty sure this has been looted yet. Like, I'm pretty sure Topaz has looted this. She's been venturing out far. Although I haven't seen her get online in a bit. Also, I wonder when Henry's gone online here. Like, he wasn't there when the server launched. Okay, the trap's been removed. Golden horse armor, golden apple, I'll take it. Keep the rotten flesh, but I'll take the rest. Oh, we hit the mother load, motherfuckers. I have 2 saddles already. I'll take this one with me, but I don't need it. Dune armor trim. Let's go, baby. Is the gunpowder here trying to resemble ash of... Because those are definitely tombs. Those are definitely tombs. There's like bones in there, there's rotten flesh. Is this supposed to be ash? Okay, back to the topic at hand. I wanted to grab some sand. Snad. No, let's use this opportunity to dig out this temple. Unbury it. I don't even know if somebody has a horse here. We live in a very wooded area, and the main way to get somewhere is usually by a river. So I don't know if anyone in Smallsville has a horse. Well, there goes another shovel. Oh, we're almost at the 4-hour. Oh god, I have to spin again soon. I just realized we hit the 4-hour mark soon and I have to spin again. I better land on karaoke again. Okay, inventory is full. Let's head home. This should be enough. I wonder, do I have to chuck this into a stone cutter or in a botanist workbench? Because you use dirt for the botanist workbench, the same as gravel, so I assume it's the botanist. But for those who don't know, that's how you access all the chipped stuff. You have like a bunch of workbenches, and they act like stone. Okay, that's a coral reef. Okay, coral isn't chipped. coral blocks aren't in shipped. Let me get home so I can mentally prepare myself for what awaits me at the next wheel spin. I should another thing I should add to the punishment wheel, because I'm taking the page out of Vulpin's book here, where his mostly are just exercises. I have 2 in there. I should, when I bring my mom her bike back, I should pick up one of the dumbbells I have at her place. I bought that a couple of years ago, and thought of like, hey, I should start lifting a bit to, you know, at least make my arms a bit stronger. Yeah. Haven't picked that up yet. I should pick them up when I'm at my mom's place again. She has them probably lying around somewhere. I think it's like 2.5 kilograms. And hey, if you do that a couple enough times, it will get results. And I have one of these things that which will use to train your grip strength. So yeah, I'm putting both of those on there. It's like 5 minutes of these things. 5 minutes of using a dumbbell or a grip trainer. Maybe it means I get if I get enough punishments. If I get enough punishments, I'll at least get some benefit from those. Instead of just embarrassing myself to death. Alright, 10 minutes to get home. So I love how my friend Sharky calls the house lovingly the Crack Shack. I also reinstalled Dragon Raja. Oh, neat. Is it another gacha or? There's so many function systems that it's overwhelming. Damn. Yeah, this is probably how it would feel like if I went into if I just promptly started playing World of Warcraft. There's so much shit going on, I don't even know what to do, what to start with. That's also why I tried playing old school RuneScape once on stream. And oh, that asshole! That came close. There's so much shit going on, and you actually need a subscription service. They don't unlock all the cool shit. At that point, I was like, fuck off. Nah, I'm not doing this. I'm not dealing with this. Almost home. Almost home. It's a long trip home. I have 7 minutes before I have to spin again. But I like how the coast here is somewhat lighted up because of my broad boardwalk. I do feel like I have to expand that thing further down the line. Wait, don't I have like a chest here for... Yeah, I have a chest here for gold ingots. Right, turn them into sandstone. Okay, it's the same shit the others have, but you know, it's a different shade. Oh, checkered sandstone tiles. No, I'm already trying to go for a checkered approach there. F? No one died. Layered sandstone around it. Kinda need smooth sandstone. Alright, this works. Ugh. Now, do I have a chest for gunpowder? Did I store gunpowder somewhere? Yeah, here was that stuff. Let's see, can I... Copper is not unchipped, huh? What does the alchemy bench do? Okay, it's for alchemists. It's for amethysts. For amethyst. Is alchemy just for wax blocks? For copper blocks, I mean. Glowstone lanterns. Okay, so all the compacted blocks. Sponges! Okay. Netherite blocks, that makes sense. All the ingot blocks you can get. And iron, yeah. That makes sense. Okay, that's where you need an alchemy bench for. If you want to fancify all the expensive shit you have. That's diamond. Lapis lazuli. Which there's actually a shitload of those here. Oh my goodness. Lodestones. Okay, this is a thing I don't... Lodestones? I mean, it has a nice shade, but lodestone? Especially this is the load. This takes you you need like a block of. You need a netherite ingot for that shit to make one in this version. Okay, crying obsidian, that makes sense. So you're telling me you can chip lodestone coal block? Okay, you can chip lodestone blocks, but not corals? What? I don't think all the chip blocks are intended to be used in survival builds, so fair enough. You can hear me? Okay, yeah, you're right, you're next to me. I thought you were underground again. Why am I just that loud? Okay. But I think we'll do the last wheel spin. I'll grab... I'm watching the stream like... Oh yeah, right. Like a good friend. That's right. Philip. It's okay. I also don't find the time to watch his streams occasionally. So it's even. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. You got the day off today, or do you have to work later? Work in the afternoon currently. Alright, so yeah. So I have to work later. Alright. And we reached officially the 4-hour mark. Did we have? What was the timer say? Okay, timer has 1 more minute to go. What the fuck, it's officially the 1-hour mark. The 4-hour mark, so... Let's see what the wheel wants from me today. Wheel of Punishment. After this, I think we'll hop off from Minecraft for a bit. And do something else for a bit. What do we get? I kinda dread this for a bit. Okay, 1 minute of the wall review by... We have to watch 1 minute of the wall review. Alright, I'll log off for that. So we can connect this right directly into the next thing. See you later, Arson. Alright, is it? Yeah, it's still showing not up, okay.